Hello students, I hope all of you are fine, safe and healthy. Today we are going to start another topic of your GK book of class 10th, The Mighty Dinosaurs, on page number 8. Okay, so today we are going to study about dinosaurs, extinction of dinosaurs, types of dinosaurs, facts related to dinosaurs. This is the chapter of your book on page number 8 and 9. The Mighty Dinosaurs. So, let's explore the world of dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. The word dinosaur comes from the Greek language and means terrible lizard. The word was coined by English paleontologist Sir Richard Owen in 1842 and was meant to refer to dinosaurs' impressive size rather than their scary appearance. The first dinosaur to be formally named was the Megalosaurus back in 1824. A person who studies dinosaurs is known as a paleontologist. Rather than being carnivores, which means meat eaters, the largest dinosaurs such as Brachiosaurus and Apatosaurus were actually herbivores, which means plant eaters. Yes students, dinosaurs were plant eaters also. It is believed that dinosaurs lived on Earth until around 65 million years ago when a mass extinction occurred. Now let's see the extinction of dinosaurs. Scientists believe that the event leading to the extinction may have been a massive asteroid impact or huge volcanic activity. Events such as these could have blocked out sunlight and significantly changed the Earth's ecology. Now, what do you mean by asteroid? Let's see. Asteroids are large rocky bodies that orbit the Sun. They range from a few to hundreds of meters in diameter. So you can see here, this is an asteroid. Any fragment of an asteroid that survives landing on Earth becomes known as meteorite. Alright? Now let's see what caused dinosaurs' extinctions. There are a series of events. Let's go through it. 65 million years ago, dinosaurs had the ultimate bad day. With a devastating asteroid impact, a reign that had lasted 180 million years was abruptly ended. The asteroid hit at high velocity and effectively vaporized. It made a huge crater, so in the immediate area there was total devastation. A huge blast wave and heat wave went out and it threw vast amounts of material up into the atmosphere. It sent soot traveling all around the world. It didn't completely block out the sun, but it reduced the amount of light that reached the Earth's surface. So it had an impact on plant growth. So the reduction in plant life had a huge impact on herbivores' ability to survive, which in turn meant that carnivores would also have suffered from being less food available, which results in the extinction of dinosaurs. Yes. Now let's see the types of dinosaurs. Number 1, the Brachiosaurus. Here's the picture of Brachiosaurus. Let's see. The name Brachiosaurus comes from Greek words meaning arm and lizard. The name refers to the interesting nature of Brachiosaurus legs, which were longer at the front than the back. You can see the front legs are longer. Brachiosaurus lived in North America. The first fossils were found in the Colorado River of the United States of America in 1900. An asteroid found in the main asteroid belt of the solar system was named after Brachiosaurus. Yes, there is an asteroid whose name was on the name of Brachiosaurus. Now let's see what is given in your book. One of the largest herbivorous dinosaurs. Yes students, Brachiosaurus was herbivorous. Brachiosaurus lived 150 to 130 million years ago. It weighed nearly 80 metric tons and was 25 meters long. Standing at a height of 12 meters, it had an immensely long neck and a short tail. Its nostrils were located above its eyes. Having longer forelimbs enabled it to browse through the branches of tall trees. This is about the Brachiosaurus. Let's see the next one. Stegosaurus. This is the picture of Stegosaurus. The name Stegosaurus comes from the Greek words stegos, meaning roof, and saurus, meaning lizard. Stegosaurus fossils have been found in western North America and more recently in Portugal, indicating that they lived in Europe as well. In terms of size, the Stegosaurus was large and heavily built. On average, a fully grown Stegosaurus was around 9 meters in length, 4 meters in height, and up to nearly 5 metric tons in weight. Let's read the book. A herbivore. Yes, Stegosaurus was also herbivore. A herbivore Stegosaurus is also known as a roof lizard. It had 2 rows of bony plates along its back, which helped it regulate its body temperature and also defend against carnivorous dinosaurs. We are talking about this thing. Okay? These plates help the Stegosaurus to regulate its body temperature as well as it defend against carnivorous dinosaurs. It had short forelimb and walked with its head close to the ground with its spiked tail held up in the air. The next one, Tyrannosaurus rex. Yes, here's the picture of Tyrannosaurus rex, really big and really huge. Alright. Tyrannosaurus, also known as T-Rex, a large carnivorous dinosaur that walked on 2 legs. Its name is from Greek words meaning tyrant and lizard and the Latin word for king. The Tyrannosaurus had a lifespan of around 30 years. The dinosaur has many similar features to birds. One thought is that they were warm-blooded like birds rather than cold-blooded like reptiles. Its arms were too short to reach its mouth. You can see here, right? It lived in North America in river valleys and forests. It could probably eat as much as 500 pounds of meat in a single bite. Let's see what is given in your book. Also known as the king of the tyrant lizards, Tyrannosaurus rex was a bipedal carnivorous dinosaur. It attained a maximum height of 6.5 meters and a length of 12 meters. Its jaws were powerful enough to crush bones and extract bone marrow. It had one of the most powerful bites with the force equivalent to 3 tons. Having extremely enhanced predatory characteristics such as good sense of smell and excellent hearing capabilities helped it to become one of the fiercest predators. Too scary, right? Come to the next one. Yes, Velociraptor. You can see the picture of Velociraptor, not so big. Velociraptor, something related to speed, velocity? Yes, let's see. Velociraptor is one of the most bird-like dinosaurs ever discovered. It was small and fast. The sickle-shaped claw on the second toe of each foot made it a formidable predator, or you can say powerful predator. This thing, right? A special bone in its wrist allowed it to swivel its wrist sideways in a flapping motion. Swivel means turn. And to fold its arm against its body like a bird. Velociraptor, a carnivorous dinosaur, existed 99 to 65 million years ago. Having hollow bones enabled it to run at a speed of 39 km per hour. It possessed extremely large claws on each foot and its tail helped it balance while it slashed at its prey. With a length of 1.8 meter and weight of 45 kg only, Velociraptor was an agile predator of small herbivores. Agile means quick moving, and swivel means turn. Alright, that's about the velociraptor. It's too fast. Okay, next one. Yes, Giganotosaurus. Giganotosaurus was found in what is now Argentina. Giganotosaurus, pronounced as Giganotosaurus, is a Greek for giant southern lizard, not gigantic lizard, as it's often mistranslated and mispronounced as Giganotosaurus. Giganotosaurus was very large carnivorous dinosaur. They had very small brains. Their length was around 12 to 13 meters. They weighed up to 13 tons, which is equivalent to almost the weight of 2 elephants. Right? Now let's read your book. Also known as the giant southern lizard, Giganotosaurus existed 95 million years ago. Considered to be the king of dinosaurs by some, the Giganotosaurus grew to a length of 15 meters. Believed to have hunted in packs, it preyed on herbivorous dinosaurs. It had a powerful jaw with teeth having serrated edges. Serrated means zigzag. Alright? Let's see the next one. Yes, the Caudipteryx. Caudipteryx was a small dinosaur that lived in the early Cretaceous period, about 125 million years ago. Fossils of the animal were first discovered in China during the late 1990s. Caudipteryx was an omnivore. Caudipteryx was about 3.5 feet long and had a mixture of bird-like and reptile-like features. Okay, let me tell you about something about this Cretaceous period. Students, the Cretaceous was a period with a relatively warm climate resulting in high eustatic sea levels, means worldwide change in sea level, right? That created numerous shallow inland seas. These oceans and seas were populated with now extinct marine reptiles and some other animals, while dinosaurs continued to dominate on land. So you can see the picture of Caudipteryx. Some feathers are there, right? Now let's read your book. Caudipteryx is also known as the feathered dinosaur, as it looked like a bird. Its arms were covered in feathers and it had a fan-like tail. The small dinosaur could grow up to 1 meter in length and 0.7 meter in height only. It possessed a sharp claws and a beak with sharp teeth. Okay, now it's time for some tidbits given in your book. Students, scientists have found a way to measure the age of dinosaurs by studying their bones. They study the growth rings inside the fossilized bones, a technique similar to the one used to measure the age of trees. So if you are amazed how one could estimate the age of a dinosaur, so scientists are using same technique as they are using for measuring the age of trees. But it is not a foolproof method for all species, because in the case of some species, their bones grew continuously without any neat growth rings. So which scientist we are talking about? Yes, we are talking about a paleontologist. Students, a paleontologist is a scientist who studies the history of life on Earth through the fossil records. And fossils are the evidence of past life on the planet and can include those formed from animal bodies or their imprints. Alright? Are you ready for some extra dose? Let's see some more information about dinosaurs. Yes, the number 1, Megalosaurus. Megalosaurus was a large meat-eating dinosaur of the Middle Jurassic period. Megalosaurus was the first dinosaur to be named. Despite this, not much is known about it, and no full specimens have been discovered. Megalosaurus had a large head. Its powerful jaws were filled with long teeth, ideal for cutting through meat. It was between 7 to 9 meters in length and weighed around 1 ton. Megalosaurus was a typical theropod dinosaur, standing on 2 legs and having short arms and a long tail. Students, theropod includes all the flesh-eating dinosaurs, right? Now, did you know about Indian dinosaurs? Let's meet the Rajasaurus narmadensis. Here's the picture of Rajasaurus, and these are the proof that Rajasaurus once existed. Now, let's see. The Rajasaurus supports a peculiar crest on its head, much like a crown. This thing, right? Hence the name Rajasaurus, which means royal lizard. The word narmadensis stands for the sediment-rich Narmada river belt where it was discovered. A bipedal carnivore, it is about 9 meters long with a very robust build and a strong skull and neck. Bipedal means it is related to an animal using only 2 legs for walking. Okay? Now the quiz time. Fill in the blanks. The first one. Dash was the first dinosaur to be described and named. We have just discussed. Right. Megalosaurus. Number 2. Dash coined the name dinosaur in 1842. Right. Sir Richard Owen. The extinction of dinosaurs happened about dash million years ago. Answer is 65 million years ago. And the last one. A dash studies fossils of animals. Yes, we have discussed just right now. And you are right, that is paleontologist. That's the end of the topic. Thank you.